Hello, and welcome to another update video about Coinbase. Haven't covered it for a while. Not too much happened overall. The market started this larger sideways correction. Well, not only sideways, but you could class it as so-called sideways correction, a flat correction in Elliott wave language, because we have a high B wave and a wave 4 is often a sideways correction. Quite different to the structure of this wave 2 that we had. But where do we stand here on this chart? There are two scenarios, one bearish, one bullish. I'm leaning towards the bullish one, but we won't be able to tell the difference until we see the structure of the next rally. So we are entering quite a pivotal phase here, and let me explain why. So the rally from the 2023 low, January 2023, where the price bottomed at around $31, that rally is considered not an impulse, but a possible diagonal. So there are a couple of ways how such a diagonal can be interpreted. That's the thing with these diagonal patterns. They are always a bit ambiguous, but what we can do in the white scenario, we can track a 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4 with a possible wave 5 to come. So we require one more high for a full 5-wave move. In this scenario, we started a wave 4 correction in March, and the key support is here at $140.60. Now, if the price breaks briefly below it, it would not necessarily be a problem, because we are in a diagonal, and in diagonal structures, we sometimes see these 50% fib levels break. That is not an invalidation in a diagonal. But pay some attention to the trend line here that we have on the chart. There are 2 to 3 touch points already. So in this case, we started this wave 4 correction, and we saw an A wave low in May, a high B wave in July, where the price topped locally around $273. And now we see a C wave to the downside, which also could be an ending diagonal, where we have a small 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 could be unfolding right now, with next support at $140.60, but around the $150 mark, we're hitting the trend line, so pay some attention to that area. Now, in a more bearish interpretation, which is also bullish, but long-term bullish, it would still be probably another year of correction or so. We're dealing with a large ABC structure where the A wave is close to completing only, and it needs another B wave leg to the upside before we come down in wave C. So this could take a long time, and it would be a large wave 2 correction with support down to $50. Now, you could argue that is bearish, but because we formed the 5-wave move up, it would actually be a bullish setup. But still, yeah, it would include a significant correction. So that's what I'm tracking here on the chart, and I prefer the white scenario. So I'm at the moment assuming we are close to completing a correction. Well, whether that's the A wave or the wave 4 doesn't matter so much. I think it would be reasonable to look for entries here. Now, if you do that or not is up to you. I just tell you what I think is reasonable generally. That's not necessarily right for you. But the reason behind this is that there could be a 5th wave that's happening, and that would be an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal, or it could be yellow wave B of wave 2. Also, that should be an ABC structure because we're dealing with diagonal structures. So yeah, please be aware, the next move up could be quite choppy, and it would be an ABC structure. The question is just how high do we go, and we might not even be easily be able to tell the difference between the two, because the wave 5 in white would be an ABC and the yellow wave B as well, and the B wave can overshoot. So you see, it is tricky. Nevertheless, there should be a decent bounce once wave 5 is over. That's the update about Coinbase. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.